Oi oi, it's Evan from the West Ham Way, and today I'm going to walk with you through some of my favourite and some of the only shirts that still fit me throughout my time of being a Hammer. Obviously, you've got the big man, number 6 on the back of this one, Bobby Moore, absolute legend, and I'm sure he's looking down on us with absolute pride at where we're going as a football club, and if he was still with us here today, I'm sure he would have loved to have been a part of it. We go back to 2001 when I was 9 years old. Now, we had a cracking team back in 2001. I think, if I'm right, we finished 7th. My favourite player had to be Di Canio. He was something else. He literally was breathtaking. Sticking with one of my all-time favourite sponsors, Dr. Martens. This is such an iconic shirt for West Ham fans all over the world. I think we all remember it, and this is one of my favourites. Moving on, Job Serve, remember them? We had an alright team here. I think it was Rio Coca was captain, and he did a job, and who knows what he's up to nowadays. Another Job Serve. Some of these shirts obviously haven't seen the light of day for years, but this was a time to be alive as a West Ham fan. XL. I remember when these first came out, everyone asked me, why have you got your shirt size on the front of your shirt? Which is obviously wrong because I've always been a double XL, but the shirts just kept getting better and better. Moving on, this is where we started to come into our own. We had a few up and down seasons, don't get me wrong, but the shirts were always there throughout the journey. Do you remember this team? This team was the Modibo Maiga team, who was one of the most No, I'm only messing, he was terrible. But we beat Chelsea in this shirt, so I'll never forget it. Now we're moving on to big boy stuff. This is where we really come into our own for me as West Ham, and we cemented our place in the Premier League. Halfway through the season, do you remember switching sponsors? That was a fun time. This was voted one of the best shirts West Ham have ever had, and you can see why. It is lovely, but for me, you don't get better than this season. Now there's a man and a legend that's worn this shirt, and his name is Dimitri Payet. And we can always embrace that this is one of the best shirts and best performances we've ever had in the Premier League. Bringing me to my final point. This is possibly one of the greatest West Ham shirts that we have ever had the pleasure to wear. And it's fitting that this is going to be the last time you'll ever see this beautiful badge in claret and blue. So come on, you Irons. Say goodbye.